to survive.
That's it. He's out. He's out.
Jon Jones has done it.
See what this shirt says? I Reebok. It says unbroken. Maybe this team is unbroken. Let's go, baby.
Have you ever heard the story of Jon Jones? From a nobody to a champion, his journey is nothing short of remarkable. He's considered by many as one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time, with an impressive record of 26 wins and only 2 losses.
Looking to finish this fight early. All over him right here in the first round. Jon Jones has been a shale sudden.
Jones's story is a tale of triumph over adversity, but it's also one of controversy and redemption. In this video, we'll explore Jones's incredible journey from his humble beginnings to becoming a UFC champion. We'll dive deep into his background, early life, and his rise to the top of the UFC. Join us as we examine the life of Jon "Bones" Jones, the UFC's most notorious and dominant fighter.
Jon Jones looking to finish Shogun.
Vicious knee to the...
Jon Jones, one of the most polarizing figures in mixed martial arts history, rose to fame as the youngest UFC champion and became a dominant force in the light heavyweight division. However, his success has been marred by numerous controversies and legal issues, including failed drug tests, hit-and-run incidents, and assault charges. Despite his turbulent career, Jones's journey to becoming one of the greatest fighters of all time is an inspiring one.
Leona's in trouble!
Trying to finish this fight. It is over.
Born on July 19, 1987 in Rochester, New York, USA, to Arthur and Camille Jones, Jon grew up in a religious family. His father, a pastor, hoped Jon would follow in his footsteps, but Jon and his siblings were more drawn to athletics. Jones's brothers became NFL stars, and Jon played football too. However, he distinguished himself in high school by becoming a state champion in wrestling. He won a junior college national championship at Iowa Central. And eventually dropped out of Morrisville State College to pursue a professional MMA career.
Best ever! He closes the show on the best fighters on the planet. He's beat every world champion.
In 2008, Jon Jones began his journey toward greatness by turning pro and competing in local promotions at just 20 years old. He stunned the world with powerful punches, earning a TKO victory in his professional debut against Brad Bernard in April of 2008. Followed by knockouts against Carlos Eduardo and a submission victory over Anthony Pino via guillotine choke, all within 2 weeks. Jones quickly became known for his incredible 84.5-inch reach and striking ability. The UFC signed him just 4 months after his professional debut in August 2008 due to his impressive undefeated record of 6 wins at such a young age, and the legend of Jon Jones in the light heavyweight division was born.
Jon Jones remains the UFC.
From his early days in the UFC, Jon Jones showed the world what he was capable of. He entered the organization as a young, talented fighter with a unique skill set that set him apart from his peers. Jones quickly began to make a name for himself by defeating some of the most respected fighters in the UFC.
Stipe Miocic, I hope you're training, my guy. You're the greatest heavyweight of all time, and that's what I want. I want you real bad.
He became known for his unorthodox style and his ability to finish fights with a variety of techniques. Jones's first fight in the UFC was against Andre Guzmão on August 9, 2008, which he won by unanimous decision. This was followed by dominant victories over Stephan Bonner and Jake O'Brien, where he displayed his wrestling and striking skills.
Oh my goodness, how good was that?
It's a thrill to watch.
However, it was his disqualification loss to Matt Hamill for illegal elbows that made headlines and garnered controversy in August 2009. Despite this setback, Jones continued to dominate his opponents and put on spectacular performances.
Patada izquierda está haciendo daño y qué preciosura, el mismo codo que le aplicó a Stephan Bonner.
In 2011, Jones was given the opportunity to fight for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship against Mauricio Rua. Despite being only 23 years old, Jones was already making history by becoming the youngest fighter to ever compete for a UFC title.
Do is dive under Mike and get an underhook on the opposite leg. He's got half guard on the right leg of Jon Jones.
In a dominant performance, Jones defeated Rua in the third round and became the new champion.
UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, Jon.
He went on to defend his title against top contenders such as Rampage Jackson, Rashad Evans, and Lyoto Machida.
Oh, he tagged him. He would love to finish. Final minute of our title.
Despite his success in the octagon, Jones has faced numerous controversies throughout his career. He was stripped of his title twice, once in 2015 after a hit-and-run incident and again in 2017 after testing positive for steroids. Jones has also faced legal troubles outside of the octagon, including drug-related charges and a driving while intoxicated or impaired (DWI) arrest. These controversies have led to mixed opinions about Jones and his legacy in the sport.
So I want to clarify a few things. I'll start with Jon Jones. Jon Jones was tested on December 4th. When he was tested, he tested positive for cocaine.
Regardless of the controversies, Jones has continued to compete in the UFC and has proven himself to be one of the most talented fighters in the organization's history.
He's just having a hard time reaching Jon. Oh, Jon landed on that kick. He's hurt.
Jon Jones's fighting style is often described as unorthodox and unpredictable. He has an impressive reach of 84.5 inches, which he uses to keep his opponents at bay while striking from a distance. Jones is a versatile fighter who's equally comfortable on his feet as he is on the ground. His grappling and ground and pound techniques are highly effective, and he often uses his long limbs to lock in submission holds or rain down heavy strikes on his opponents.
Signing with the clinch.
It's hard to manufacture that. You either have to be scared of a guy or you're not.
Kenny wants to put him on his back.
Jones is known for his varied striking arsenal, which includes powerful kicks, knees, and elbows. He has an unorthodox style of striking that makes him hard to predict, and he often throws strikes from awkward angles. Jones is also highly effective in the clinch, where he can deliver devastating knees and elbows to his opponents.
Spinning back out.
Jon Jones prepares for his fights at the renowned Jackson Wink MMA Academy in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The gym has produced numerous top fighters in the sport, including Georges St. Pierre and Holly Holm. While Jones's training regimen can be highly intensive, he's also known for taking it easy at times, even acknowledging that he's partied just 1 week before some of his fights.
I would party 1 week before every fight, and I did it throughout my whole career. And it's just...
Jones's training sessions, when focused, are highly structured and emphasize technique and strategy. His training routine includes a combination of strength training, conditioning, and technique work. He also spends considerable time sparring with other fighters to sharpen his skills and simulate real fight scenarios. Despite his laid-back approach at times, Jones has still managed to achieve impressive results in the octagon. For instance, he didn't train rigorously for his title defense against Alexander Gustafsson, but still won via unanimous decision.
By unanimous decision, and still the undisputed.
In addition to his training at the gym, Jones maintains a diet and nutrition regimen to stay in good physical condition. He generally follows a clean and healthy diet, avoiding processed foods and unhealthy snacks that could hinder his performance. Jones also takes supplements and protein shakes to help his body recover after training sessions. Jones's approach to training, a blend of dedication and occasional nonchalance, has still played a significant role in his success as a fighter.
There's the leg kick
and takes it.
Big shot by Jones.
Outside the octagon, Jon Jones has faced numerous personal challenges. In 2012, Jones was arrested for driving under the influence and crashing his car into a utility pole, resulting in minor injuries. In 2015, he tested positive for cocaine metabolized during an out-of-competition drug test.
Your Honor, we want to start by saying the most important thing here is that Mr. Jones was
Despite his personal challenges, Jones remains a dedicated family man. He has 3 daughters and a wife, Jessie Moses, whom he met in high school. Jones credits his family for helping him stay grounded and motivated throughout his career. Jon Jones is widely regarded as one of the greatest fighters of all time, and with his most recent win over Cyril Gane in March 2023 at UFC 285, this has made it clear that he's indeed one of the GOATs.
He's putting pressure.
His long list of accomplishments includes the most consecutive light heavyweight title defenses in UFC history and victories over some of the sport's biggest names, including Daniel Cormier, Alexander Gustafsson, and Shogun Rua.
Was almost in a bad position. He's got a Kimura attempt here. Shogun's in a lot of trouble if he can yank that up.
Jones's fighting style, characterized by his long reach, unorthodox striking techniques, and grappling ability, has inspired a new generation of MMA fighters. His legacy extends beyond the octagon, as he's paved the way for fighters from diverse backgrounds to achieve success in the sport.
And there's a guillotine attempt by Vitor. He lands a punch and he's on his back. Not good for Vitor.
And the ground and pound we talked about.
Despite his numerous controversies outside the octagon, Jones's achievements inside the cage cannot be denied. He remains an iconic figure in MMA, inspiring fighters and fans alike with his skill, determination, and resilience. As he continues to evolve as a fighter, Jones's legacy will only continue to grow, cementing his place as one of the all-time greats of the sport.
Now takedown comes, and now Vince is going to find himself in trouble. He has to continue the action, or he's going to be in trouble.
In conclusion, Jon Jones has had a remarkable journey from being a nobody to becoming one of the greatest fighters in UFC history. He overcame challenges and controversies throughout his career, yet managed to emerge as a dominant force in the sport. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know who you want to see us cover next. Thank you for watching.
Belfort.
He's going to get busted up with this elbow, man. This is it. Oh, man. Now he's going for a Kimura.
It's all over! Undisputed champion of the world, Johnny